You're watching the Central Post. This is Samiksha Jay. NEET UG 2026 has been cancelled. India's biggest medical examination, 22 lakh students, cancelled 9 days after it was conducted. And if the statement feels familiar, it should. Because we were exactly here in 2024, just 2 years back. Same examination, same students, standard, same chaos. And after that disaster, the government didn't just apologize, it legislated. Parliament passed an entire anti-paper leak law. The NTA came back with GPS tracked papers, biometric verification, AI cameras, and 5G jammers at exam centers. And yet, here we are again. Because the breach wasn't digital, wasn't a darknet, wasn't a hack, wasn't some sophisticated cyber operation. The Rajasthan SOG found a handwritten suggestion paper. Someone just wrote it down. So let's just discuss what happened because the details here are frankly something. On May 3rd, 2026, over 22 lakh students set for NEET UG. That's more people than the entire population of several countries, all sitting for one exam on one day. Because India decided that a single paper should determine who gets to become a doctor. And that too will be of a lot of problems. That exam happened, student went home, parents exhaled. And then 4 days later, on May 7th, the NTA quietly received inputs, their word, not mine, suggesting something had gone very wrong. Now, what kind of inputs? A guest paper. Circulated before the exam on Telegram and Instagram, allegedly matched 140 questions from the actual NEET 2026 paper. Not 5, not 10, not coincidental overlapping, 140 questions. Rajasthan SOG investigated. They found that handwritten suggestion paper, 90 biology questions, 30 chemistry questions matching the actual paper. The probe has now spread across Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, Maharashtra, and even Kerala. 2 alleged masterminds, Manish Yadav and Rakesh Mandavriya, have been arrested. The CBI has taken over and the exam has been cancelled. Just like that. Now, I wanted to really sit with this because here's what makes 2026 particularly difficult to digest or process, you name it. Because after the 2024 NEET disaster, yes, disaster is the perfect word for it, where 67 students got the perfect 720 score, where the paper was leaked in Patna a day before exam, and the grace marks were given like they were going out of the fashion, the government didn't just apologize and move on. It legislated. Parliament passed the Public Examination Prevention of Unfair Means Act 2024. The president signed it. It promised 10 years in prison for organized paper leak networks, 1 crore rupees in fines, cognizable, non-bailable offences, the works. And the NTA? The NTA came back in 2026 with GPS tracked question papers, biometric verification, AI-based CCTV monitoring, 5G jammers. They had GPS, they had AI, they had biometrics, they had a law of a decade-long imprisonment attached with it, but the leaked paper was handwritten. Not stolen from any server, not hacked. Someone with insider access just wrote down the questions and walked out. They built a fortress and the breach came from inside it. The ones who pay are the students sitting for a second or third attempt who told themselves quietly or privately that this year was finally going to be different. They didn't leak anything. They didn't buy anything. They played the game exactly they were supposed to. They gave the exam exactly they studied for, and they are sitting at home right now waiting for a re-exam day that hasn't been announced yet because the system that failed them is still busy figuring out how to explain itself. The NTA in its official statement said, and I'm paraphrasing, that honest students should not worry. Their efforts will be respected and protected, which is a lovely thing to say. Not a re-exam date, not accountability, not a reform, but a lovely thing to say. 22 lakh students gave this system their time, their trust, their dreams, and in many cases, their families' savings. The least the system owes them, the absolute minimum, is to stop acting surprised every 2 years that, oh, their system has a problem. It does. Let's just see how this unfolds this time.